Beaks. Birds have no teeth. They have a beak. They use their beaks to attack, defend, build nests, and gather food. They break or tear the food into small pieces before swallowing using their beaks. Different birds have different kinds of beaks. The shape of a bird's beak depends on the kind of food it eats. Strong, curved beak. Birds like parrots use their strong, curved beaks to dig out seeds from the fruits and to crack nuts. Strong, short, and pointed beak. The hen, the sparrow, and the pigeon use their strong, short, and pointed beaks to pick food from the ground. They eat nuts, fruits, and grains. Broad and flat beak. Ducks and swans have beaks having tiny holes at the sides of their beaks. Through these holes, mud and water are sieved out and the tiny plants and insects remain inside the mouth. They eat plants and insects. Strong, sharp, and hooked beak. Birds like eagles, vultures, and kites eat small animals like mice, chicks, frogs, and snakes. These birds have a strong, a sharp, and a hooked beak. These birds tear the flesh of small animals with the help of their beaks. Strong and chisel-shaped beak. Some birds, like woodpecker, have chisel-shaped beaks. They use their beaks to drill the tree trunk to make their home or to search for the insects living in the tree trunk. These birds eat insects living in tree trunks. Long pointed beak. Herons and kingfishers eat fish from water. They pick up the fish swimming in water with the help of their long and pointed beaks. Long needle-like beak. Hummingbirds use their beaks to suck nectar deep inside a flower. Feet and claws. Different birds have different types of feet with toes and claws depending upon how and where they live. Birds use their feet and claws to walk, find food, to push away dirt, to hold their food, and to protect themselves from their enemies. Different types of feet and claws help different types of birds for moving and eating. Climbing birds. These birds have two toes facing frontwards and two at the back. Such toes help them to climb trees and to cling onto the branches. For example, woodpecker, parrot, and cuckoos. Perching birds. These birds have three toes facing frontwards and one toe at the back. They can hold the branches with the help of their toes. For example, sparrows and crows. Scratching birds. They have strong legs with three toes in front and one toe at the back. These toes have sharp and hard claws. With the help of their toes, they can scratch the ground and eat buried insects and worms. For example, hens and cocks. Praying birds. These birds have strong and hooked claws called talons. Their claws help them to catch alive prey like toads, rats, and small birds. For example, eagles and vultures. Swimming birds. These birds have webbed and flat feet. They have three toes in the front and one toe at the back. The three front toes are joined by skin which is called a. The webbed feet help these birds to push water back while swimming. Their flat feet also help them to walk in clumsy way. For example, swans and ducks, wading birds. These birds have long legs and spread out toes. Their legs and toes help them to wade through muddy water without getting their feathers wet. For example, cranes, kingfishers and herons.